Well, firstly, I want to thank you people who have stuck with the channel as we've been stuck in lockdown. It hasn't been an easy time for us. As you know, this channel, when it first started, we were out in the caravan and touring around the country doing bits and pieces, reviews on campgrounds, etc. We will be back doing that again. We're just waiting for lockdown to finish and the borders to open between Auckland and the rest of the country. Once that happens, we will be out there doing it again. But thank you for sticking with us. We really appreciate it, and I just want to share my thanks with you. And yeah, we'll get going once the borders open. But in the meantime, I've got a few other videos coming up, and we'll look at some more of those gadgets that I promised you. Every week we'll produce a video here, and it's on the Sunday, and so we'll keep that going, and my hope is that we can keep it going every Sunday right through until when the borders open in a couple of weeks time, hopefully. A couple of weeks, who knows. But anyway, on with the show, as they say. Another thing that we have used is a little fan. Now, this thing here is a rechargeable fan. It has the recharge port on the back, and it has 3 speeds. So you've got your lights so that you know it's charging, and the 3 speeds on the fan. It also, on the high one, it does give you, it is a little wee tiny light on the end of it. I wouldn't be relying on that too much. They're not overly powerful. These things a little bit gimmicky, so I have to use it basically on the high speed, the 3, to get any real benefit from it. 2, I might get a little bit of a benefit from it, and 1, I wouldn't waste my time. So and of course it has a little rechargeable battery that sits in the back. So that's the little fan that we use. It's pretty good. If you put it on the table, when we're sitting around the table, it's fine. It's perfect for that. Probably good in a vehicle as well, in your camper somewhere. So there you go, little fan thing. Now, one of probably the most amazing gadgets that I've ever come across, and it's so simple, is this thing. Now, this is what we use when we put up the awning. We slide this along, we'll put it at one end of the track, and that means instead of you having to put up your awning and it's a windy day and you're trying to put up your poles and the awning slides off the track, we put a couple of these, one each side, and it means one person can put up the awning very quickly without having to go back and forwards. Very handy. I do like these, and they're pretty well inexpensive. You can buy these off places like they do appear, I think, on Trade Me, or you know, you could go to the RV centres and get these. So there you go. Right, so that's that. Now, this is one of my recent purchases, which I've really enjoyed having this. This is a Ryobi 1 Plus, because it has the rechargeable battery system in it, and because I have the Ryobi drills in my workshop. So what I do is, with the Ryobi charger now, I just charge this up before I go away. But the beauty about it is, when we have the car in the caravan or camper or whatever, and you're going away, to save having stops to check tyres and all the rest of that sort of thing, this Ryobi power inflator saves you having to do that. You can do it at home and save yourself a lot of time. You can do it the night before and you're all set to go. Beauty about this one is they come in 2 models. Now, they have the basic model, which I'm not sure exactly what it actually had on there. whether you had some way of reading it. You must do. But this one, ooh, there you go. This one here is a digital readout. Now, if you have a look there, you'll see the digital readout. So it's been really handy. So we do the car tyres, the caravan tyres, get everything pumped up, ready to go with this. And it's very, very light. Don't know what it actually weighs, but extremely light. And they come with like six year warranty, which is really good. And also, not only can you do your car tyres, there's a whole lot of adapters for doing things like inflatable beds, balls, and all sorts of things. So, very good, well worth the money. I do like this gadget, and we store that in the caravan and we check our tyres with that one. So that's the Roby 18 volt adapter, and I'll just read off the back here. It does high pressure inflation of 0 to 150 psi for tyres and small inflatables. Cordless convenience, so you can go around there. It's not like the ones with the compressors and you got the leads that you have to plug into a cigarette lighter or anything like that. You just take this with you. Large diameter piston allows for fast inflation. Now, a lot of things that do tyres, they're pretty good, but the problem is they take a hell of a long time to pump up your tyres. This doesn't take very long at all. There's another one that was on the market. I can't remember who it was, but they were advertising something similar to this, and the reports that I heard from people was that don't waste your time, it took too long. It's got a 50 centimeter hose with onboard storage clip, 35 millimeter digital string for quick pressure reading in bar and PSI is on the back. Convenient accessory compartment for needle and nozzle accessories, which includes sports equipment, needle and 2 high pressure nozzles. So there you go, well worth the money. I thought that was a very good buy and saves us a lot of time, especially when you got those long trips. Now, another one which, this is going to probably make some people laugh, but this is what I call my mini TV. Now, I'll just grab one off the wall here. Now, I used to put up a satellite dish and muck around with all that sort of thing. And now I can watch TV instantly. And what I do is, now people will laugh about the size of the screen, but if you look at my other video where I spoke about this, I had it next to me and I had a big TV behind me. This, because it was closer to me, was bigger than the TV behind. So I found this very useful. Another thing too is that because it takes your cell phone in there and you use TV on demand or Sky Sports like I do, I use Sky TV on demand. I just slide it in there, and then it also has extremely good sound. The quality of this is brilliant. This was actually designed for use, I think, in showers as a waterproof shower radio. But you can stick it on the side of your camper and use it in the awning. But it's also a Bluetooth speaker. So it's a radio, Bluetooth speaker. It's also a clock, and I think that's about all it is. But and it's fully rechargeable by USB port. So that was quite a handy little gadget. We haven't used it a lot, but I keep forgetting I've got it sucked up onto the side of a cabinet, and I forget it's there because it's so small. So anyway, it's a nice little handy gadget there. Carrying on. This here is, you've probably seen my past videos on it, and I'm going to do some more because this is the Utrecht GPS Tracker. And the model that we've got is this one here, which is a UT4G50 is a model, and it's fully rechargeable. It's got a battery in here that lasts on standby for about a couple of months, and when you get it, it comes complete with the, I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's got a little SIM card in there, and that's all ready to go. So the guy who is a New Zealand company, and the guy who sets these up for you has a SIM card in, and it's all ready to go, and you can even set wire tracking coming to your house. So and it's got on, off, and also there's a little charge port in there as well, and so you charge it up. It comes complete with its own little charger. There it is there, and cable, and any 5-volt charger will charge this. So that's been really handy, and I'll show you some screenshots of me using these, and you can actually see what the map looks like. So that's the Utrecht. The thing I like about it is that there's no ongoing monitoring costs. So once you buy the tracker, that's it. You don't have to pay for anything else. It's yours, and you just use it. So that's a GPS tracker. Now I have down here, if I can reach down, it's quite heavy. Another one of the gadgets we got this year was the electric car jack. Now, as some of you are aware, we have a 1960 Chevy Impala in the caravan, and I don't fancy getting underneath a 1960 Chevy Impala and trying to jack up the wheels. This here, the electric car jack, you can just plug it into your cigarette lighter and it will jack up the car. If you see the footage going in and out, it's not your thing. I think my camera must be playing up. So anyway,
it's definitely not me.
So this is the electric car jack. It's, as I say, it's plugged into your cigarette lighter, so you can use that in your car, and if you want to check out past videos, it's all there showing me operating it, and that's been a real lifesaver. So that's your electric car jack. And one of my favourite gadgets has to be the power oak. Now this here allows us to do so many things, and being portable, it also has those extra functions like running the electric car jack. We can put this next to the electric car jack and back the car up. Also being portable, if your car battery goes flat, this will charge your car battery and get you back on the road again. Now all the features that it has, it's this one here is actually a 300 watt, I think it is. Beg your pardon, it's 400 watt hours I think it has on there. Yeah, so it's called a power oak. So it has 12 volt for a cigarette port. It has 5 volts, so you can charge up to 4 cell phones or computers or whatever. And it's got a couple of extra 12 volt sockets there. It also has, if I turn around on here, it has a car jump starter port as well. It also, you can charge it by this unit by satellite, solar panels rather, not satellite. Solar panels, you can charge it with solar panels, you can charge it through your car, you can charge it by mains, and all the leads that you need come with the unit. So, and it only weighs about 5 kg, so a lot less than having a car battery in your caravan. It's also has two 240 volt 3-pin plugs in there as well, and you can actually see, if I turn this on, you get a digital readout on there, and I haven't charged this for quite some time, but it's down to about 2 now, and I haven't charged this for a couple of months, and I've been using the electric car jack and doing other bits and pieces with it. So a really handy device. So if you want to check that out and me using it, have a look back in some of our other videos, you'll see that as well. So these are all the gadgets that we have come up with. We'll better turn that off. In the last year. So we'll probably have some more gadgets coming up in 2022. We do have some things still on their way to us. One of them is the collapsible stools, and we'll show you those when they arrive. So that's about it for 2021 as far as gadgets go. I hope you like looking at all the gadgets that we've shown you so far, including Nicola's kitchen gadgets, and we'll see you later on next week. Bye.